The Mashriq al-Ashkar is one of the most vital institutions in the world, and it hath many subsidiary branches. Although it is a house of worship, it is also connected with a hospital, a drug dispensary, a traveler's hospice, a school for orphans, and a university for advanced studies. Every Mashriq al-Ashkar is connected with these 5 things. My hope is that the Mashriq al-Ashkar will now be established in America, and that gradually the hospital, the school, the university, the dispensary, and the hospice, all functioning according to the most efficient and orderly procedures, will follow. Make these matters known to the beloved of the Lord, so that they will understand how very great is the importance of this, quote, dawning point of the remembrance of God, end quote. The temple is not only a place for worship. Rather, in every respect, is it complete and whole. O thou dear handmaid of God, if only thou couldst know what a high station is destined for those souls who are severed from the world, are powerfully attracted to the faith, and are teaching under the sheltering shadow of Baha'u'llah, how thou wouldst rejoice, how thou wouldst in exultation and rapture spread thy wings and soar heavenward for being a follower of such a way and a traveler toward such a kingdom. As to the terminology I used in my letter bidding thee to consecrate thyself to service in the cause of God, the meaning of it is this: limit thy thoughts to teaching the faith. Act by day and night according to the teachings and counsels and admonitions of Baha'u'llah. This doth not preclude marriage. Thou canst take unto thyself a husband, and at the same time serve the cause of God. The one doth not preclude the other. Know thou the value of these days. Let not this chance escape thee. Beg thou God to make thee a lighted candle, so that thou mayest guide a great multitude through this darksome world. O thou favoured handmaid of the heavenly kingdom, thy letter hath been received. It conveyeth high aspirations and noble goals, saying that thou hast in mind to make a journey to the far east, and that thou art ready to endure extreme hardships in order to guide the souls and to spread far and wide the glad tidings of God's kingdom. This purpose of thine betokeneth that thou, dear handmaid of God, dost cherish the very noblest of all aims. When delivering the glad tidings, speak out and say, the promised one of all the world's people hath now been made manifest. For each and every people and every religion awaits a promised one, and Baha'u'llah is that one who is awaited by all. And therefore the cause of Baha'u'llah will bring about the oneness of mankind, and the tabernacle of unity will be upraised on the heights of the world, and the banners of the universality of all humankind will be unfurled on the peaks of the earth. When thou dost loose thy tongue to deliver this great good news, this will become the means of teaching the people. Thy projected journey, however, is to a very faraway land, and unless a group of persons be available, the glad tidings will not take much effect in that place. If you think best, travel instead to Persia, and on the way back go through Japan and China. This would appear to be much better and far more enjoyable. In any case, do whatever seemeth feasible, and it will be approved. O thou who hast sought illumination from the light of guidance, praise thou God that he hath directed thee to the light of truth, and hath invited thee to enter the kingdom of Abdu'l-Baha. Thy sight hath been illumined, and thy heart hath been turned into a rose garden. I pray for thee that thou mayest ever grow in faith and assurance, shine like unto a torch in the assemblies, and bestow upon them the light of guidance. Whenever an illumined assembly of the friends of God is gathered, Abdu'l-Baha, although bodily absent, is yet present in spirit and in soul. I am always a traveler to America, and am assuredly associating with spiritual and human friends. Distance is annihilated, and prevents not the close and intimate association of two souls that are closely attached in heart, even they may be in two different countries. I am, therefore, thy close companion, attuned and in harmony with thy soul. O thou Lady of the Kingdom, thy letter sent from New York hath been received. Its contents imparted joy and gladness, for they indicated that with a firm resolve and a pure intention thou hast determined to travel to Paris, that thou mayest in that silent city enkindle the fire of the love of God, and in the midst of that darkness of nature shine like unto a resplendent candle. This journey is highly praiseworthy and suitable. When thou reachest Paris, thou must strive, no matter how small the number of the friends may be, to institute the assembly of the covenant and to vivify the souls through the power of the covenant. Paris is exceedingly dispirited, and is in a state of torpor, and so far it hath not burst into flames, although the French nation is an active and lively one. But the world of nature hath fully stretched its pavilion over Paris, and hath done away with religious sentiments. But this power of the covenant shall heat every freezing soul, shall bestow light upon everything that is dark, and shall secure for the captive in the hand of nature the true freedom of the kingdom. Arise thou at present in Paris with the power of the kingdom, with a divine confirmation, with a genuine zeal and ardor, and with a flame of the love of God. Roar like unto a lion, and exhibit such ecstasy and love among these few souls, that praise and glorification may continuously reach thee from the divine kingdom, and mighty confirmations may descend upon thee. Rest thou assured, if thou dost act accordingly and hoist the standard of the covenant, Paris shall burst into flame. Be constantly attached to and seek always the confirmations of Baha'u'llah, for these turn the drop into a sea and convert the gnat into an eagle.